Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another list with me / what sold video for you today. At the end of my video, I have a special announcement, so be sure to stick around. As you can see, I'm not in my basement in today's video. I am upstairs in my dining room. I like to switch things up sometimes because the repetitiveness of listing can be boring. So I like to list in different places in my house and it's also easier to keep an eye on my little baby boy, my toddler. Plus, our basement is not baby-proofed, and he will literally get into everything down there, so it's best to keep him upstairs. Later on in this video, you'll also see my older son. He had no school one day, so he kept me company while I worked, and my other son was napping. So I will share some sales I had on eBay. Well, it's mostly eBay because Poshmark has been so horrible for me lately. I'm not sure why. I cross-list to Poshmark after I list on eBay. I share consistently. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm honestly getting sick of Poshmark. So hopefully it changes in the future, but I guess we'll see. All right, so let's jump right into the sales. My first eBay sale. I sold this BCBG Max Real 100% cashmere geometric sweater. This came from a ThredUp bulk box and it sold for $10. I believe this was shrunk, so that's why I sold it for so cheap. And the buyer paid more for shipping, so I ended up profiting a little bit off the shipping, but not like a ton. My next sale came from a Jomar men's swim trunk box, swimming pants box, swim shorts box. I don't remember what it was called. To be honest, it was complete trash. I am never going to be ordering from Jomar again. This was one of the items to sell. It's these men's Speedo swimming trunks. They sold for $7.01, and this is the only one to sell so far. I have not all of them listed because some of them needed to be washed, and a bunch of them were straight up trash. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make my money back on that box, which is unfortunate. My next sale is an international sale. I sold this Anthropology New Tag T.LA white shirt. It sold for $20, and that came from my ThredUp outlet section. This next sale is actually a sale that is in the process of getting returned. It's these Anthropology Chino pants. They sold for $20, but I'm waiting for the buyer to return this item, so maybe she won't. I've had people not end up returning shipping things, so, and eBay just automatically closes the case and I don't have to refund them or anything, so hopefully that happens with those because I do not want those back. I've had those for, I want to say, ever since I started reselling. Those came from, I don't know, do you guys remember the Thrifting Wanderluster? She came out with all these boxes and stuff. Well, that was one of the pair of pants that came in the boxes. And yeah, it wasn't that great. It had a stain on it and everything. So finally sold though, but it's getting returned. So bummer. I'll probably just donate them or something. I don't know. My next sale, I sold a bra. If you've been following me, you know how much I love selling bras. I found this pink Victoria's Secret bra at the bins. It sold for $15. My next sale is this J. Jill Love linen maxi dress. It sold for $35, and I found this on the ThredUp outlet section. Where did I go? Not sure where I ran off to. But yeah, that sold very quick. I really love selling J. Jill's Love linen line. I prefer to only sell the larger sizes, but sometimes the smaller sizes sell well too. but this is a size medium and it still sold pretty quick, so happy about that. This next sale is a personal item of mine. I just have so many like stretchy pants. I just needed to get rid of some. And it's these Anthropology Saturday Sunday Dylan joggers. They sold for $25 and surprisingly they sold pretty quick. I didn't have them listed maybe 3 days, and I was very surprised they sold because they were in extra small and smaller sizes, and this brand of Anthropology tends to sit for me, so I was really surprised. My next sale is this Show Me Your Moo mini dress. It sold for $21, and this came from a ThredUp bulk box. My next sale is a men's item. It's this Mountain Hardwear athletic t-shirt. Sold for $18, and I believe this had a small flaw, and I got this at my Goodwill, so it cost me $5. So not like a huge profit, but still a profit nonetheless. My next sale is this Knox Rose, which is from Target, tie-dye stretchy top. Sold for $14, and this top had a lot of interest on Poshmark and eBay, and it finally sold. It took maybe a month or so, but yeah. This came from my ThredUp bulk box. My next sale is another international sale. I sold this Wild Fable cardigan sweater. Sold for $10, and this was given to me, so it was free. My next sale is this LL Bean River Driver shirt. It was vintage. I found this at my church thrift store, so I paid $3 for it, and it sold for $21, and this did not take long to sell. I want to say maybe a week. I've really been enjoying picking up men's items. They seem to be selling pretty well for me. My next sale is this Lulu's black jumpsuit. This was a size large, and this sold for $48. I couldn't believe it. This came from my ThredUp bulk box, my 200-pound bulk box, and yeah, I couldn't believe that it sold for so much. I'm happy it did, though. My next sale is this Ted Baker button-up. It sold for $20. I got this at my church thrift store. And my son's being a little clingy here. I paid $3 for it. It sold for $20. My next sale, I sold these H&M Mama black skinny pants or jeans. And I found these on the ThredUp outlet section. I thought these were a different brand. Thought they were Hudson, but it turned out to be H&M. And I am very surprised that they sold quickly, and yeah, I just couldn't believe that these sold so fast because H&M does not sell well for me. It sold for $15, and I also got positive feedback on that, so it will not be getting returned, which I'm happy about. I sold this Salvatore Ferragamo white button-down shirt. It sold for $20. I found this and another Salvatore Ferragamo button-up at my local church thrift store, so I paid $3 for it, and it sold for $20, so it was a quick sale. I think this was listed for 2 days. It was not long at all. My other one, which is striped, has not sold yet. I did get a pretty low ball offer on it, so I'm just gonna see if I can sell it for a little more, because I did just list it, so. My next sale is this Calvin Klein Floral Blouse, and this was the second time for it to sell. It had previously gotten returned. The lady did not bother to check the measurements, and so she sent it back because it didn't fit. And this sold for $20, and I think it actually sold more this time around, so I'm grateful for that. My next sale, I sold these UGG super high heel leather shoes. I don't even know what you call these. I personally would never wear these, but they sold for $20, and the buyer paid $10, but it did not cost $10 to ship them out. I think I ended up fitting them in a flat rate padded envelope. So that was only like $8. So I did make a little bit of profit off the shipping. I found these at my church thrift store, and their shoes are $5 each. My next sale is another item that wants to be returned. I sold these blank NYC jeans for $20, but they're being returned. This person said that these are not a true size 25. Well, you should have looked at the measurements then. My next sale are these True Religion capri jeans. They sold for $20, and I believe, I found these at my local Goodwill, and they were $6, $7, one of the two. This next sale was something that has been sitting in my basement. I am so surprised. It only took less than a day to sell. I sold these Uncle Arthur bedtime stories. They sold for $55, and the buyer paid $15 in shipping. Now here you'll probably see my son Parker, my older son, here. He'll stand in front of the camera. But yeah, I could not believe these sold so quick. 2 of them were opened and 3 of them were sealed. I believe Uncle Arthur is like an Adventist book series. It has a bunch of children's stories in there. My son didn't really like them, so I decided to list them, and I was blown away by how much they sold for. So very, very happy about that, because less things in my house. My next sale is another men's item. I sold this Banana Republic linen/cotton button up, and it sold for $15. I did pay $5 for it, but when I came home, there was like a small stain on it, and I didn't feel like stain treating it. And this sold in one day. So I was really happy about that. Get your linen stuff listed, because as you can see in future sales on here, my linen stuff has been selling. I sold this Anthropology Porridge donkey print t-shirt or t-shirt, short sleeve top. I don't know. Anyways, it sold for $25. I found this on the ThredUp outlet section. My next sale is another bra, a Victoria's Secret sports bra. I found this, I believe, at the bins. It sold for $19. I sold this Pronti collection button up. I've never heard of this brand. I bought it based on style, and it sold really quick for $15, at the most 3 days. I sold this Outdoor Voices tank top for $25, and this came from my ThredUp bulk box. I sold another Dyson vacuum part or accessory. It sold for $15. I sold this Intimately Free People floral tank top. It sold for $9.80. This came from my ThredUp bulk box. I sold this Under Armour New Attack jacket, which if you watched my ThredUp men's 25-pound unboxing, you would recognize this. It sold for $22. My next sale is another men's 100% linen Gran Sasso. I've never heard of that brand, but some of their items can sell for a lot. This just happened to have a stain and a small snag, so that's why I accepted a $15 offer. I paid $3 for it. I sold this Zara polka dot blouse for $28.80, and this came from a ThredUp outlet. My next sale is a Jomar, I think, which box? The CPR? Yeah. This COS or COS 100% wool top. It sold for $20. This Athleta, be on the lookout for this Athleta top. I found this at my local thrift store on Tuesday. So 2 days ago, and today's Thursday, the April 14th. I found it 2 days ago, and it sold the next day of me listing it. It's this Athleta black thread light relaxed mock neck tank. It sold for $20. I only paid $3 for it, and it sold very, very quick, and it had, I think, 2 or 3 watchers on it right away. So yeah, be on the lookout for that Athleta top. I sold this Lucky brand, which I hate selling, but I found this at the bins, and it had a really fun print on it. It sold for $10. So these items that I am currently photographing came from a Jomar summer/spring box. Total crap. Most of the stuff in there was not sellable, and that dress there was flawed, and it was just H&M, so I ended up keeping it for myself to wear to church. Anyways, so on to the Poshmark sales. Another item to sell from my recent men's thread-up bulk box are these Eddie Bauer Sasquatch flannel pajamas. This is a dress that I decided to keep for myself because it was flawed. These pajama bottoms sold for $10. They were size small, and they sold maybe 2 days, possibly 1, but yeah, quick sale. And then another item from that box sold. I thought these were actually men's, but it turns out they are women's. I sold these Solomon trail running shoes, and they were new. I sold them for $93. I had them listed for $110. Somebody offered $93, and yeah, this was another next day sale after listing. So that was wonderful. And then I sold these Abercrombie & Fitch New and Tag shorts for $20. I found those on the thread-up outlet section. Sorry, I blanked for a second. And then my next sale, I sold Calvin Klein New and Tag pull-on pants for $25. Those came from a thread-up bulk box. My next sale is a bundle sale. I sold this U.S. Davis sweatshirt vintage. I found that at Neighbor to Neighbor, or my church thrift store. It's called Neighbor to Neighbor. So I paid $3 for it. I sold this BDG Urban Outfitters white denim skirt that came from a thread-up bulk box, and this JOA striped chunky knit sweater that I found on the thread-up outlet section. Those 3 items sold in a bundle for $50. Not sure how much profit I made off that. I'd have to crunch some numbers, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Another sale from my thread-up men's bulk box is this Vineyard Vines performance pullover. It sold for $25, and that sold pretty quick too. And then I sold the Kooples silk button-up for $29, and this vintage Valentino bra for $15. And my last sale that I think I'll share, I sold this Le Creuset stoneware utensil holder for $35, and that was a personal item that I happened to find at my church thrift store. So those are a few recent quick sales that I've had since April has started. I have been pretty consistent on listing about 10 to 20 items per day. Honestly, it depends if my son naps well or if I even have the energy. Raising 2 boys and managing a house, it can get very tiring. So very tiring. Anyways, I digress. I have been selling way more on eBay than Poshmark. No Facebook sales, unfortunately, so I am just super grateful for each sale that I do get. It still blows my mind that I'm able to stay home and take care of my family and actually do something that I really, really love and I feel like I am capable of doing without, people judging me. So it's just really nice that I finally found something that I am good at. So my special announcement is that when this video goes live, it will be my birthday. I am officially in my 30s, no longer in my 20s, and to celebrate this quote-unquote wonderful occasion, I am having a 50% off sale for the rest of April. So you have 15 days to find something that you like, or if you see, and you can get 50% off. You can use coupon code NATIVEBDAY. I'll put that in the description box below or on the screen. And you can get 50% off on eBay on select items. You can only use it on items that are $10 up to $200, and the max discount is $100. And it's valid for a one-time use kind of thing on eBay. But if you prefer Poshmark, you can send me an offer. And this also includes bundle sales as well. So if you bundle a few items, you can also send me a 50% off discount if you want. Also, let me know if you came from YouTube from Poshmark. I would just love to know. So that does it for me. Thank you so very much for watching my video and for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me list some items and share some recent sales. I hope you have many sales and find awesome things or receive awesome things in mystery boxes or however you obtain your inventory. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!